Hi, my name is Sharon Huizinga, and I am a HomeWorks by Precept consultant in Michigan. I'm also a homeschool mom of 4. We've been homeschooling from the get-go, and my kids are ages 10 all the way down to almost 2. So it's a lot of fun over here. It's very busy. My second grader has ADHD, and it's a pretty, I don't want to say severe case, but it's significant. It causes her some significant challenges. And then there are some challenges that are just part and parcel of being 7. So I wanted to give you a tour of how we kept her organized this past year. Here's how I organize my video lesson guides. You're going to see video lesson guides, and they are a gift to you. They are all of your lesson plans completely done for you. Now, I should add that this video is specifically for distance learning customers. Whether you're using DVDs or online, this video is for you. And some of these ideas, I just want to give credit before I forget. I've gotten some of these ideas from all different places. I've gotten ideas from homeschool moms that are blogging. I've gotten ideas from YouTube videos. And actually, I've gotten some ideas from some of my friends, also HomeWorks consultants. I know Tina Ketto had a huge part in helping me find my Levenger discs. So I hope you enjoy seeing those. And thank you, Tina, for that. So let me give you a little tour. Here is my, okay, so here's my nod to Tina. These are my Levenger discs. The disc-bound system. If you look at my Planning for Success video, you'll see a lot of this as well, so I don't want to talk too much about that, but the pages do come in and out. I got all of my lesson plans for 4th grade in this disc-bound system. I have tabs on here, and you can see here all my video lesson guides are here. What I did was I went and checked off the days, oops, backwards. I went and checked off the days as we went. And I made it so that next year I can just take these out, recycle them, and just throw the new ones right in. I don't have to make this book again because I got these tabs, and the tabs are just very standard things. I didn't write math 4, I wrote math. So I can just refill. So I've got those there. Now the next thing I want to show you is my planner. I have ADHD as well, and I have a hard time having a bird's eye view of what all the kids are doing at any given time. So I want to show you how I keep track of that. And I don't want to get too much into this because I did make a video of this already with the Planning for Success. Actually, I have a blog post for that too. I have a whole bunch of things in here. I've got a record of grades. I have all sorts of wonderful add-ons that I got from, I think, Confessions of a Homeschooler. I've got a Reading a Bible in 3 years plan, believe it or not. It's a 3 years plan, which is nice because it's bite-sized for my kiddos that are not that old. And then I have all of my weekly lesson plans laid out here. So anyway, this is 1 week spread. So I have C1 and C2, believe it or not. I did not do this on purpose, but all my kids' names start with C. So only for planning purposes and for water bottle labeling, I have labeled them C1, C2, C3, C4. So when I'm lesson planning, I don't have to write down, and I'm actually not lesson planning. I'm just writing a breakdown of, what day basically each kid's on, and in what subject, and when a test is coming up, when a quiz is coming up, a book report they're doing, whatever that really keeps me on target and seeing the big picture of what everybody's learning at once. Next thing I want to show you are my Handout Notebooks. I take all of the handouts for each year and put them in a very, very large binder. This is my son's binder, but I just get a binder cover label off the internet. I label it, I throw it in there so I know whose is whose. There's even a spine labeled on this one. Then I take one marking period and I put it into a disc bound system notebook. So these are Levenger discs. This is a Happy Planner cover, and all of my daughter's handouts are right here. You can see that I have these little tabs, and I actually have the tabs on both sides, but they're post-it tabs, so it's really nice. I can just take them off and replace them next year. Again, I use generic labels. That way I can just reuse them. I don't have to recreate the wheel. I just take out whatever's left in here that we didn't use, the teachers didn't assign, and recycle them. And then I will just refill with the next year. So that keeps things very easy. My daughter keeps this on her desk. She's able to just grab her handout as she's going through her distance learning checkoff list. Next thing I want to show you are my tests and answer keys. I put them in a binder like this. It's just I think it's a 2-inch 3-hole 3-ring binder. I used to use all 3-ring binders for all of our school stuff, but that got to be a huge hassle, and papers were getting ripped and going missing, and I mean, they were everywhere. So now the only thing that's in a 3-ring binder are my bulk handouts that I refill their notebooks with, and my test and answer keys. So let me just show you what's on the inside here. I have a pen pouch, which of course does not have my pen in it right now. It's just got a pencil, but usually I have a pen in there so I can correct real easily. I've got my son's work here, which the one I'm showing, I'm glad he has a good grade, because he'd be like, Mom, but he does really well. Anyway, it's got the test in here, and it also has the answer keys. So I'm not even going to show that because I don't know about copyrights, but in the back there's answer keys. That way everything test related for his grade is in this one binder. And it's nice because there have been times I have very difficult pregnancies that I have been in bed and like I cannot get out of bed or else bad things are going to happen. And he said, Mom, I have a science test. I want to get my science test done. I said, go get your binder. He goes, he gets his binder, and he knows exactly where to get it. He knows exactly where to put it for me to correct it later. And when I get to correct it, I grab the binder, everything's where it's supposed to be, and then I can just use the same binder to correct it and put it in. So it's just one nice, neat place to keep everything. The next thing I want to show you are my books and my Worktexts. I'm not going to show you the books because I just keep the textbooks, the readers, on their desks, so they can just have them there, and teacher says read pages 6 to 13 or something, and then pause the program, we're going to talk about it. Then I can have the book right there. They don't have to go searching for it generally. Nothing's perfect, but generally they know exactly where it is. So we spiral bound. Try to keep that glare off for you. But we spiral bound everything. It's just a few dollars at Staples or Office Max, whatever you have near you, but it is awesome. I don't have to worry about where papers are anymore. I don't have to go searching through piles and piles to keep record of what she's done. It's just here. We just use a post-it note to show where she is as a bookmark, and just keep on moving. When she does school, she just grabs her book and gets it done. It's nice for me. I don't have to take out pages, collate, get them all organized. I don't have to take months and months like I used to get ready for school. It really doesn't take me that long. I want to give you a little heads up though. I got all of her books, all of her Worktexts spiral bound. Here's something that I don't know what I'm going to do about this next year, but when I want to put them on a bookshelf, the thin ones are a little bit floppy. They kind of bend a little. You can't really see, but they kind of bend a little bit. The bigger ones, I don't have an issue with that. I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet, but I do love, I think it's Abby Knott has a video as well, that you can have, there's a little tag, like a key label tag that you can hang on there, and I think they have them at the dollar store. and then you label what book this is so that you can see it when it's on the bookshelf. It's not just like this. I should have done that. And I saw them at one point and I don't know what I was thinking not picking them up, but I'm for sure picking them up for next year. So there you are. All of her work texts are together. All of her work is well documented. It's right there. I don't have to go and search for papers like I have in the past. And now I'm going to have a way better record of what she has done. I want to show you one more thing before I let you go. I have had the issue with my kids. They're doing distance learning online. They're supposed to be checking off all their boxes. So they read the assignment, they check it off. They do the video, they check it off. It's very, very easy, and they're excellent at it. My daughter is now just turned 8, and she's doing awesome navigating it on her own. And I think I posted a picture of that on my Instagram. But there's one thing that has kind of gone through the cracks. On your main homepage, I think it's on the homepage, you'll see the list of courses for your child and on your parent's side. Sometimes one of my kids will forget, did I do history today or did I not? And at this point, I don't have them fill out a student planner because everything is right there for them. They really don't need to, but I think this coming year with my son going into 5th grade, he's going to be responsible for writing his assignments down on a daily planner, just because there's a lot more to remember and he's kind of just clicking and going. So we'll see how that works out, and I'll let you guys know how that works out. But for now, this has been really helpful. I made him a daily checklist where he has all of his subjects, and you'll notice journal and Spanish are not done because those are not every day. But all of his subjects are here, and he's able to just check them off or fill the box or whatever. And he's supposed to hand this to me every day. So I've got tons of copies, and then I just look at it. I know he's hit all those subjects for the day, and then I move on. That's how we make sure that he's done every subject that I want him to do each day, and for him to report back to me on that. That is everything that I can think of that comes in your box with, or multiple boxes, with your curriculum. I hope that was super helpful. I hope that you find some ideas that you can take away, and feel free to share ideas that you have on organizing, keeping your school year moving smoothly. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you. So I hope that you have a great school year. I'll be praying for you all as the school year begins and throughout the school year.